Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cash Crafting Crew, your favorite finance YouTube channel. Today, the country that best withstands economic crises. Have you ever wondered how Canada maintains its economic stability even in the face of global financial crises? It's a question that has intrigued economists and business enthusiasts alike. And today we're going to delve into this economic enigma known as Canada. Canada, the world's second largest country by land area, is a powerhouse of economic stability. It's a country that has successfully weathered the storms of the Great Depression, the 2008 financial crisis, and even the recent pandemic-induced recession. Yet it's never been in the limelight for economic meltdowns or debt crises. Quite the conundrum, isn't it? This stability isn't a recent phenomenon. If we trace the economic history of Canada, we'll find a consistent pattern of steady growth and resilience. From the fur trade era of the 17th and 18th centuries to the post-World War boom and right through to the technologically driven economy of today, Canada has managed to hold its own. But what's the secret? How has Canada managed to maintain this level of economic stability amidst turbulent global conditions? Well, it boils down to a combination of factors: robust economic policies, a diversified economy, prudent banking regulations, and a wealth of natural resources, to name a few. But it's not just about these factors in isolation, it's about how Canada has managed to intertwine them, creating a synergetic effect that bolsters its economy. It's about the country's ability to adapt and evolve, to foresee potential threats and take preemptive measures. Indeed, the Canadian economy is a fascinating study in resilience, adaptability, and long-term vision. And as we delve deeper into this topic, we'll unpack the intricacies and nuances that underpin this stability. We'll explore the policies, the decisions, and the strategies that have shaped Canada's economic landscape. So, are you ready to unravel this economic mystery? Are you prepared to understand how a country can maintain consistent growth, manage its resources effectively, and create economic policies that stand the test of time? If so, buckle up, because we're about to embark on a fascinating journey through time. Let's dive into this fascinating journey through time and explore the roots of Canada's economic resilience. To understand the present, we must first look at the past. The economic history of Canada is a tale of transformation, from a wild land rich in natural resources to a prosperous nation with a diverse and stable economy. In the early days, the economy of Canada was primarily driven by the fur trade. Indigenous peoples traded furs for European goods, creating a powerful barter economy that stretched across the continent. This exchange system was so robust that it laid the groundwork for the later development of more formal economic structures. Then came the era of European colonization. The French and English settlers brought with them new industries and technologies. They built farms, mines, and factories, transforming the Canadian landscape and its economy. The settlers also introduced new economic concepts such as private property and market competition, which are still fundamental to Canada's economic system today. But it wasn't just about resource extraction and trade. The settlers also invested heavily in infrastructure, building roads, bridges, and ports that connected Canada's vast territories and facilitated commerce. These early investments in infrastructure set the stage for the country's future economic success. The establishment of the Bank of Canada in 1935 marked a significant turning point in Canada's economic history. For the first time, the country had a central institution to manage its monetary policy and ensure financial stability. The Bank of Canada played a crucial role in steering the country through economic crises and maintaining a stable currency, which is essential for a healthy economy. So, from the fur trade to the establishment of the Bank of Canada, the early economic history of Canada is a story of strategic planning and wise investments. It's a story of a country that understood the value of its natural resources and the importance of a diverse and stable economy. This foresight and careful planning set the stage for the economic stability that Canada enjoys today. So the foundation of Canada's economy was laid with a focus on diversity and stability. And as we'll see in the next scenes, this focus has remained a guiding principle throughout Canada's economic history, helping the country avoid major economic crises and maintain a steady course towards prosperity. The aftermath of World War II brought about a new era of economic prosperity. As the world slowly began to recover from the ravages of war, Canada found itself in a unique position. With its infrastructure largely unscathed and its workforce ready and eager, Canada was poised to seize the opportunities presented by the post-war boom. One of the key factors that contributed to this boom was the rapid growth of industries. The war had created a need for a wide range of goods, from raw materials to manufactured goods. As the demand for these products surged, so did the Canadian industries that produced them. Steel mills, automobile factories, and oil refineries sprang up across the country, creating jobs and fueling economic growth. But it wasn't just the industrial sector that was thriving. The service sector too saw significant growth during this period. As the standard of living improved, Canadians had more disposable income to spend on goods and services, leading to the expansion of sectors like retail, hospitality, and entertainment. This economic boom also led to the development of a strong middle class in Canada. Jobs were plentiful and wages were rising, allowing more and more Canadians to achieve a comfortable standard of living. The growth of the middle class, in turn, drove further economic growth. As people had more money to spend, businesses thrived, creating a virtuous cycle of prosperity. Government policies also played a crucial role during this period. Investments in infrastructure, education, and healthcare not only improved the quality of life for Canadians, but also created jobs and stimulated economic activity. These policies helped to ensure that the benefits of the economic boom were widely shared, contributing to social stability and economic resilience. As we look back, it's clear that the post-war boom was a pivotal period in Canada's economic history. The growth and diversification of industries, the rise of the middle class, and the forward-thinking policies of the government all combined to create a strong, robust economy. This period set the stage for the strong, stable economy we see today. Fast forward to the present day, and Canada's economy is a beacon of stability. Let's delve into the modern economic policies that have bolstered this stability. Firstly, we have inflation targeting. This practice, initiated in the early 90s, involves the Bank of Canada setting a specific inflation rate as its aim. The current target is around 2%. This approach gives the central bank a clear quantitative goal, making its policy decisions more predictable for businesses and households. It helps keep inflation low and steady, which promotes economic growth and job creation. Next, let's talk about prudent fiscal management. Canadian governments at all levels have a history of balancing their budgets. They avoid excessive borrowing and keep public debt at manageable levels. This fiscal discipline ensures that the government has the financial flexibility to respond to economic shocks, like recessions or global financial crises. It also helps maintain investor confidence, which is key to attracting foreign investments. Lastly, we turn our attention to the strong regulation of the banking sector. Canadian banks are required to maintain high capital ratios, meaning they must have a substantial amount of their own money at risk in their lending activities. This requirement ensures that banks have a safety buffer to absorb losses, reducing the risk of a banking crisis. Moreover, Canada's banking sector is dominated by a few large, well-regulated institutions. This concentration reduces competition, but it also limits risk-taking and promotes stability. These three pillars, inflation targeting, prudent fiscal management, and strong banking regulation, form the bedrock of Canada's modern economic policies. They promote stability, growth, and resilience in the face of economic shocks. While no economy is immune from crises, these policies help ensure that when shocks do occur, Canada is well positioned to weather the storm. These policies have ensured that Canada's economy remains robust and resilient even in the face of global economic turmoil. But let's not forget the role that Canada's abundant natural resources play in its economic success. When we think about Canada's economy, the first thing that often comes to mind is its vast natural resources. Stretching from the Atlantic to the Pacific and up into the Arctic, Canada is rich in resources like oil, minerals, and timber. These resources, in their sheer volume and variety, provide a substantial economic boost and contribute significantly to the nation's prosperity. Picture the oil sands of Alberta, an area that holds the third largest oil reserves in the world. The extraction and processing of this oil are major drivers of the economy, creating jobs and generating billions in revenue. Yet Canada doesn't just rely on these resources, it manages them wisely. The government and private sector invest heavily in technology to make extraction processes more efficient and environmentally friendly, ensuring the sustainability of this vital industry. Let's shift our gaze to the mineral-rich Canadian Shield. This expansive region is a treasure trove of metals and minerals, including gold, nickel, and zinc. Mining operations here not only contribute to the economy through direct sales, but also foster related industries like manufacturing and construction. And who can forget Canada's vast forests? Timber has always been a cornerstone of the Canadian economy. The forestry sector not only provides raw materials for construction and manufacturing, but also plays a significant role in mitigating climate change through carbon sequestration. Through responsible management and sustainable practices, Canada has been able to turn its natural wealth into a consistent economic advantage. It's a balancing act of sorts between economic growth and environmental conservation. This balance has made it possible for Canada to maintain a strong and stable economy, even in times of global economic uncertainty. So the next time you marvel at Canada's economic resilience, remember the role that its natural resources play. They're not just a source of revenue, but a testament to the nation's ability to sustainably manage and profit from its natural wealth. Indeed, Canada's natural wealth is a key pillar of its economic strength. So what does the future hold for Canada's economy? Looking ahead, Canada's economic future seems promising. Given its historical resilience and current economic policies, the country is poised to continue its trend of stability and growth. Canada's economy is projected to grow steadily in the coming years, supported by strong domestic demand and robust exports. The country's diverse economy, which encompasses everything from natural resources to cutting-edge technology, provides a broad base for this growth. However, this doesn't mean the path ahead is without challenges. One potential challenge is the country's aging population. As baby boomers retire, there will be fewer workers to support the economy. But Canada is already taking steps to mitigate this. The country has a strong immigration policy that attracts skilled workers from around the world, helping to replenish the workforce and foster innovation. Climate change is another global challenge that could impact Canada's economy. As a country rich in natural resources, Canada must find a way to balance resource extraction with environmental sustainability. But again, Canada is ahead of the curve. The country is a leader in clean energy technologies, which not only helps to protect the environment, but also creates new economic opportunities. And then there's the global economic landscape. In an increasingly interconnected world, events abroad can have a significant impact at home. But Canada's sound fiscal policies, prudent banking regulations, and strong trade relationships position it well to weather any global economic storms. While these challenges are significant, they also present opportunities. The aging population, for example, could drive growth in sectors like healthcare and technology, creating jobs and stimulating the economy. Climate change, while a threat, could spur innovation in green technologies, creating a new economic engine for the country. In conclusion, Canada's economic future looks bright. The country's diverse economy, solid economic policies, and proactive approach to addressing challenges all contribute to its economic stability. With a track record of resilience and a vision for the future, Canada is well equipped to navigate the uncertainties of the coming years. With its strong economic foundation, Canada is well positioned to navigate whatever the future may bring. So, there you have it, the secrets to Canada's economic stability. We've journeyed from the early days of Canada's economic history right up to the present, uncovering the roots of its strength and resilience. Let's take a moment to tie all these threads together and see the bigger picture. Firstly, we delved into the historical roots of Canada's economic stability. We discovered that early settlers, traders, and immigrants laid the groundwork for a diverse and robust economy. They built industries like fur trading, fishing, and farming that not only provided for their immediate needs, but also set the stage for future economic expansion. This early diversity of industries helped to cushion Canada from the shocks of economic crises that often plague single-industry economies. Next, we explored the post-war boom period. This was a time of tremendous growth and modernization in Canada. The government invested heavily in infrastructure, education, and healthcare, creating a strong foundation for future economic prosperity. The policies implemented during this time were forward-thinking and ensured that the benefits of economic growth were widely shared among the population. This era solidified Canada's commitment to social welfare and equality, principles that continue to underpin its economic policies today. Then, we ventured into the realm of modern economic policies. We saw how Canada's approach to economic management is characterized by prudence, diversity, and resilience. Canada has consistently prioritized fiscal responsibility, maintaining a balanced budget and avoiding excessive debt. It has also embraced economic diversity, supporting a wide range of industries from manufacturing to technology to natural resources. This diversity helps to insulate Canada from economic shocks and ensures a steady stream of income even in turbulent times. Speaking of natural resources, we looked at how they play a crucial role in Canada's economy. From vast forests to rich mineral deposits to abundant energy resources, Canada's natural wealth is a key factor in its economic stability. These resources not only provide jobs and income, but also attract investment and drive innovation. They are a cornerstone of Canada's economic success. Finally, we contemplated Canada's economic future. We found that Canada is well positioned to face the challenges of the future, thanks to its strong economic fundamentals, progressive policies, and rich natural resources. While no economy is immune to shocks, Canada's track record suggests that it has the tools and the resilience to weather any storm. Indeed, Canada's economic story is a testament to the power of prudent economic management, diversity, and resilience. Thanks for joining us on this journey through Canada's economic history. We hope you liked the video. If so, it would help us a lot if you left us a comment, since the YouTube neural network values this very much and thus recommends our videos to more people. Give it a like and activate the bell so that you receive a notification when we upload our next video. So see you soon. Greetings.